Bud, and you got BBL that's not even a BBL. Talking about something, we been booked and busy. We been going to get BBLs. We don't need no BBL. I got a little fine shit. Fine shit don't need BBL. All thing fine shit had to do is get her teeth fixed. That bitch bad. But little fine shit bad. Little fine shit had to go get a BBL. You had to go get a BBL, and that BBL still horrible as fuck. Yo, nigga had to go get a chest BBL, and that chest still horrible as fuck. You should have did a BBL on your career. Tune up. Fuck. My little fine shit don't need no BBL. Clock that motherfucking teeth. Little fine shit ain't need no BBL. All little fine shit needed her hair did. Nah, for real, little fine shit ain't need no BBL. All she did need her hair did. But you, Miss Lady with the fucked up BBL, and the nigga that don't really want her, mind your business. Yeah, okay, shit. I mean, I was sitting right here anyway, man. It don't matter. Goddamn. Shit, yeah, hell. If you want to goddamn cook some pork chops, cook pork chops. Hell, shit, it don't even goddamn matter. Hell, I can make some cake. I make a mean ass cake. Man, Charles, if you don't sit your Powder Ranger snorted caker down, ass down so well, and then Miss Netta, you had the nerve to sit here and say that we did cold. Bitch, I don't even drink the Pepsi Cola. Why would you sit here and say we all did coke together? I ain't did no coke with you. I ain't never did no coke with you in a day of my life, bitch. I ain't never did coke. I don't even do the Pepsi. I don't even drink soda. This bitch had, like, where? Cold. How is your BBL cool? Let's really clock T. Miss Netta really was mad because Miss Netta talking about something. I'm booking busy all the way to March. I ain't seen Miss Netta going to booking yet, unless y'all want to call the face doctor a booking. Bitch, you ain't going no booking. You went to the doctor and they played in your face. Bitch, they connected the dots. Is one here? Oh, maybe not. Looking ass boy. Fuck, they went and played connect the dots on your face. They went and tried to get the BBL blisters out your cheekbones, girl. I ain't cool with that old ass man. That old ass man tried to come for me. He talking about something we did coke together. Grand Rising. Yeah, they old enough to be my grandpappy. Miss Netta old enough to be my grandpappy. He think he doing it because he holiday heart in a wig. Boy, you old enough to be my grandpappy. You old enough to be my daddy. You old enough to be my daddy. That bitch think Miss Netta think he better than us because he a punk. Charles ain't even want you, and then you want to charge for class reunion. Talk about something. Ooh, you should get them to play our song. Charles said, "Hell, I ain't get them to play that song. Shit, hell no, shit. They gonna goddamn put us out. They gonna be like, who the hell you think you is? You goddamn right, Charles. You play that song, Charles. This bitch with this BBL is getting on my nerves, and I think you a little slow too. If you would have played that song, Charles, they would have put y'all the fuck out." You know they would have put y'all out. You need to go tell Miss Netta he is not no icon. You need to tell Miss Netta he's a big ass man who thinks he's a woman, but not. That's what you need to go tell him. That's what y'all go tell him that. Go tell him that. Alvo is so corny, and you built like a Slim Jim, and your wig ain't even wigging. You still wear balls. Bust down, little bitch. I'm not arguing with a bitch who's still wearing a bob in 2025. You didn't grow to a front too. You couldn't even upgrade to a motherfucking, what they call that, a side part, but you still rocking a bob. Get your ass up out of here. Blocked. I ain't arguing with no bitch with no bob. It's just 2025. Who still wear bobs? We been left that. We left that shit alone, and I thought they left that alone in the 2000s. Why you keep moving? I ain't on that booger sugar like Miss Netta, but I'm moving because I moves. That's what I does. Ooh, thank you for whoever sent me $25 on Cash Out. I wish somebody sent me another $25. She tried to say you and Shamar did. Me and Shamar didn't do coke. Only Miss Netta did it. Me and Charles, I mean not me and Charles. Me and Shamar did not do it. Only Miss Netta did it. Miss Netta did it by herself. She asked us, did we do it? We said no. We said the only thing we do is smoke weed. And she said, well, I need my little shit, honey. She said, I need mine, honey. That's what I do. She said, that's what I do. Yeah, ain't gonna hurt nobody. I swear, so that's why next time I said we all did it. We didn't all do it. You did it by yourself. You did that shit. We didn't all do it. Well, I think we left fast. We left her quick. Left the ass in the hotel. Clocked that motherfucking team. Now she's talking about something we all did it. We didn't all do it. You did it by yourself. Then she had her to ask us, do we know where she can go get something at? We don't know if we can go get none of that. Yo, and she named Miss Dutton talking about something. Well, Alvo, why you be so turned up for then? I said, I be turned up off the Don Julio. She said, oh, Don Julio make it like that? I said, yeah. She said, ooh, child, will I get on that? She said, well, I do the powder, and I do my little drink, and that's all I do, and smoke my little weed. She said, I don't do it like that. I only do it when it's time to have fun. Girl, ain't nobody finna have fun with you. What type of fun is that? And then she swore up and down. Then I couldn't even have a conversation with Charles. I'm trying to get to know Charles. She all over Charles' backside. Talking about something. What did he ask you, Charles? Well, Charles, what did he ask you? Oh, Charles, y'all finna go downstairs, Charles. Like, girl, don't nobody want your half a man. Don't nobody want radio. Don't nobody want radio. I'm just trying to kick it with them and get to know them because we smoking together. I couldn't even pass her the blunt. I'm trying to pass Charles the blunt. She said, well, what about me? What about you? Your big, nasty, cheesy, burrito, bold ass just hit the blunt. You hit the blunt and you pass the blunt. Now I'm hitting the blunt. God damn it. I can't even pass the blunt to Charles because she in the background with her goddamn hands on her motherfucking upper hipper. She have an upper hipper. She got her hands way up here, and then her goddamn, like, I couldn't even vibe. I couldn't even have a good time. I couldn't even have a good time. We couldn't even do nothing. Radio done made some cake. Charles made some cake. I said, dang, Mr. Charles, that cake look good, boy. Let me get some. Here go Miss Netta. I think your wife should give you a piece of cake. Girl, I didn't tell Charles to put me a piece of cake on the plate. I'm just telling Charles the cake look good. My wife gonna make me a plate. Damn, Netta, don't nobody want Charles but you. We know you've been grooming him since he was 17 and you was in your late 30s. Clock it. But baby, I don't date elders. I don't do my elders. And then I had Miss Netta. I said, Miss Netta, how long you been knowing Charles? Well, I've been knowing Charles since he was 17. Yep, I know him since he was young. He was 17. I used to cook, and he used to go around, and everybody used to tell me Charles liked me. Charles looked at her ass like, girl, I ain't even like you. I ain't even know you. Everybody in my family used to keep me away from you. And then Charles talking about some hell. Everybody used to tell me, goddamn, Netta was gonna groom me. And he was like, I said, Netta was grooming you. He said, and Netta started laughing. Netta said, don't say that, Charles. People gonna take that and run with it. No, Charles, say that shit, Charles. Netta was new. You knew Netta when you was 17, and that bitch was 20. What? She did groom you. That's a groomer. You was 17 years old, and he was about to be 30. He groomed you. Now you 30, and he 2 years away from 50. Clock that T. He groomed you. He's a groomer. Fuck. Ain't nobody finna argue with Miss Netta. You's a predator. Like, make it make sense. That's why you swerve it down. Everybody wants your man, girl. Nobody don't want your man. And then else until I get 3 dragons on here. Because why y'all reporting my live for? That's weak. You don't get my haircut? Whoever keep on trying to report, that's Netta reporting. I know this Miss Netta, big, nasty, cheesy, gorilla, grit ball, that kind of that. This bitch built like all outdoors. That bitch built like everything you never liked. Like, if miserable regret and one of your woman was a person, it'd be built like Miss Netta backside. She don't even, Miss Netta don't even got a backside. That bitch got a party, a portable potty. That's what I call it, a portable potty. I don't think she got a hole in the back. That bitch ain't got now liquor cheek. That bitch got thighs running from her goddamn. Mrs.n3tt got thighs running from. All right now. You like she talking, and if she want to talk all that shit, one thing about me, I'm messy. I can tell the truth. I can tell where it happened. Let's really tell the truth. Let's talk. Tell them what you said about Grip Baby, the cokehead. My Madam Crackhead. And then she told me something, I was gonna link up with Grip Baby, but I don't wanna link up with Grip Baby no more. Cause now Grip Baby is being managed by my old manager, and my old manager used to take so much money from me. He used to take this, he used to take that. And then she told me something, and then when I went to the BET Awards, we had a booking, and the manager took the money, and everybody thought that was lying, but they did get invited to the BET Awards, and she was supposed to, she was supposed to perform at the BET Awards, but the manager had took the money, and yeah, that's what she was telling me on Shamar. Yeah, she was like, the manager had took the money and stuff like that. And she was like, now Grip Baby trying to work with her. And she was like, she not working with Grip Baby because Grip Baby working with the same manager, whoop the whoop and stuff like that. And she asked us, we still gonna work with Grip Baby and shit. Cause I'm like, shit, you want to tell T, let's tell T. What T can tell about, what, she ain't got no T on me and Shamar. What T can she tell on me and Shamar? That we had fun. We ain't do nothing but gave Mrs.n3tt a good time. We ain't did nothing but show Mrs.n3tt love. Mrs.n3tt didn't have no T to clock on us. Mrs.n3tt, when Mrs.n3tt came around us, Mrs.n3tt was hungry. Mrs.n3tt was hungry. She didn't have food. Mrs.n3tt asked us, do we got something inside the house that we can cook? We was like, yeah, we'll cook something. And that's how we end up cooking. Clock that motherfucker T. What is that, Charles? Let me go show y'all the messages. Mrs.n3tt was hating on us. Mrs.n3tt, only reason why Mrs.n3tt mad, y'all, is because Mrs.n3tt thought when she linked up with me and Shamar, she thought her and Charles was gonna go real viral. But she got gagged. Ain't nobody go viral that night but me and Shamar. And we wasn't even trying to go viral. On site posted us and Neighborhood Talk posted us when Shamar was giving me advice. That's why Mrs.n3tt really got mad. Y'all gotta peep the games and clock the T. We never did nothing to Mrs.n3tt. Mrs.n3tt only got mad because we went viral and she didn't go viral. She the one did that, Charles, your lunch is ready, and couldn't even get over 20,000 views on Instagram. Me and Charles posted the video. Me and Charles posted the video. Me and Shamar posted the video on our pages. We went viral as hell. We had hit 1 million views in less than 3 hours. Hello? Hey, I'm gonna do it. I'm in the middle of working right now. I was gonna do it. I was just calling to check on it. Okay, yeah, because I don't want to live with you, bitch. And not only that, Mrs.n3tt broke. Mrs.n3tt owed me $50 and pay me my $50. Let me show y'all the tea. Sorry it took so long. It took Mrs.n3tt all that time to give me my money. We had a great time last night, and I hope y'all enjoyed y'all trip and be safe. We love y'all. I said we enjoyed y'all as well. We can't do this again. We love y'all and appreciate the opportunity. Clock that motherfucking T. Why they want to sit here and bother me and Shamar? Mrs.n3tt didn't tell y'all that she owed me $50. Did she tell y'all that? But they supposed to be icons. I don't know why she can't fuck with me and Shamar. I don't know why they can't bother me and Shamar. Why we can't just go ahead and tell y'all what's really the real tea about them. They broke. They ain't got no money.